If you didn't already know, Huffy Bicycles is back in the BMX freestyle and BMX racing game big time. Huffy is building up a team of pro BMX riders, which already includes Nick Bruce on the BMX freestyle side and Carley Kane on the BMX racing side. And ever since their announcement in January of this year, everybody's been wondering what these new high-end Huffy BMX bikes gonna look like. Well, we just got closer to seeing what Huffy's bringing to the table because Carley Kane recently leaked a photo of a prototype Huffy racing frame that she's been testing out since the beginning of August. That's right, a Huffy prototype elite level BMX racing frame. Carley Kane has been testing it out. It's the prototype joint and it's looking kind of fresh. Carley and Huffy's design team have been working on this prototype frame all year and now they're ready to put it to work. Now Carley is excited to be able to test out the prototype and she's super excited to actually be on a Huffy bike now that they make this prototype, because before that she wasn't on a Huffy, she was on a different kind of frame, but now she's actually on an official Huffy. Even though it's the prototype, she's on an official Huffy frame to get busy on and hit the tracks with.
I just pulled up to the track. I get to ride my Huffy prototype tonight. I am so excited. I got to ride it Tuesday at the pump track. It felt incredible. So I'm really excited to see how it feels out here. There's something really special about having Huffy jersey on a Huffy, so I can't wait.
So, like I said before, Carley has been testing this bike out, doing some things on it ever since the beginning of August, and she's been putting little posts on her IG page with her riding, doing some laps at the pump track, at the BMX track, and she's been loving the bike, and she's going to be debuting it at the Derby Nationals, which is coming up Labor Day weekend. So if you're out there in Louisville, Kentucky, go check them out at the Huffy tent to see the prototype bike. But remember, it's just a prototype. It's not the final version. It's just a prototype. Now, coming from a kid who was super excited to get a Huffy Stu Thompson back in the day for Christmas, I'm going to tell you, I'm super excited about seeing the brand new frame in action up close and personal. Hopefully I can make it out to Derby Nationals, but if not, I definitely can't wait to see the official BMX racing frame that they have. There's no name for it yet. Huffy's been really hush-hush about the details, the stats, the name of the bike and everything like that. But as we do know, there is a pro level, elite level BMX racing frame that will be coming to the masses soon. Now, hopefully they do a whole line of different sizes of frames. They make them available as completes. Definitely have some pro double XLs, some pro triple XLs. Hopefully the bikes will be affordable, and that's going to be tough because it's hard to make affordable bikes these days. The prices of everything went up, but hopefully, you know, between the $400, $500 range, if not the $300 range. But to really make a decent intermediate to expert level bike, it would have to be in the $600 to $900 range to be realistic about it, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna find all that stuff out in the future when they make the official release. All right, so this new racing frame marks the first time Huffy is stepping back into the professional side of BMX race frames since the Enigma and the Primus from the early 2000s. Yeah, I used to love the colors on the Primus, which had the black, white, and red colorway with the yellow Huffy decal on it. And I can't forget the Huffy Catalyst, which was also a dope racing bike that they made back in the day. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Huffy was kind of on their grind with the BMX racing bike, so I'm glad to see them back doing that thing. Then there was also the 2007-2008 Huffy Carbon C2. Yup, Huffy made a carbon BMX race frame back in the day, and I only know about it from doing a little research while making this video, so I did not know about it when it came out. Now, the C2 wasn't a complete carbon frame. It was a mix of carbon and aluminum. They used aluminum 6061 T6. The head tube was done with aluminum that had extended lug tubes that connected the carbon tube to the top tube and down tube section. The C-tube was done in the same way as the head tube, with the lug tubes connecting the top and down carbon tubes to the respective top tube and bottom bracket area. The rear end was completely aluminum, so that was all the carbon they used in that frame, which was in between the head tube and the seat tube sections of the top tube and down tube of the bike, and the rest of it was aluminum. And the crazy part is the C2 was exclusively available at Toys R Us. Man, you learn something new every day on this internet, bro, for real. Like, I did not know about this bike, and I did not know that it was available only at Toys R Us. Now that's crazy. So in 2020, Huffy dipped their toes back into BMX racing with the HX Pro, the HX24, the Axelis, Exist, Exist 24, and the Enigma. Yep, the Enigma was resurrected, but it and the rest of the bikes were meant to be kids and entry bikes, so there were no sizes for adults over 5'6", just for the shorties out there. But they were solid starter bikes which came complete with super cheap parts to keep the prices hella low. Like the prices was dumb low, like $200 and something. The Huffy HX Pro, which was really popular, the graphics on it was really dope, and it could be upgraded to be a higher level bike. The HX Cruiser was a BMX racing cruiser that was primarily for kids because it didn't really come in any adult sizes, so it was like a cruiser for kids. The Huffy Axlis, which was an entry-level BMX racing bike, and that was really affordable at $209. The Huffy Exist, which was kind of like their higher-end entry-level BMX racing bike for kids. It was a pretty cool looking frame, came as a complete, super affordable, but the only thing about all of those frames, none of them came in pro sizes or expert sizes for older kids and taller adults. So anybody who's like 5'9" and above really couldn't ride those bikes because they were a little bit too small. But quality wise, the frames were done pretty good quality, and it was a great entry back into the BMX game, and they got a lot of love from it. They were also available in Walmart stores, which was real cool because somebody could actually go to a Walmart and see an actual decent looking BMX racing bike, you know, to kind of get an idea what a bike really supposed to look like. So Huffy has been progressively getting deeper and deeper into BMX racing since that point, and now here we are with some pro riders and some pro frames on the way, so I'm really excited to see what's going to go down. All right, so let's talk about the specs on this frame. You know, there are no details on the frame, no geometry or other specs, no official release dates and all that stuff, but the brand is, you know, the brand is being hush-hush about any details as of this taping, so I'm just going to do a little guessing based off the photos. So looking at the photos of the prototype, you can see it features a tapered head tube. It's disc only. It has an enclosed dropout with integrated chain tensioners. The dropouts look like they'll have adapters to fit multiple size axles, which is dope. Top tube and down tube look round with no hydroforming, so you're not going to have that. But the chainstay and C-stay have some interesting bends. So I'm going to assume it has a Euro bottom bracket, and also the tubing will probably be 6061 T6. That's all I can get from this picture, but maybe the tubing might change. You never know, they might do some hydroforming on the down tube or the top tube. I don't know. And also, we don't know what the name of the frame is going to be. Is this going to be the Primus? Is this going to be Primus 2.0? Is it going to be a whole different name? We don't know. So that's all I pretty much got on that. Hopefully I can get out to the Derby Nationals this weekend to check it out in person. But if not, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a whole bunch of pictures and information and updates that will be coming from that event. And I'll be trying to get that to you because, you know, Huffy business is big business. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that's all I got for right now. So in the comment section, definitely let me know what you think about the frame, what you think about Huffy getting back into BMX racing big time, supporting some pro riders, getting busy with higher end frame development again. Are you excited about the potential of what Huffy can bring to the table? And they have been bringing stuff to the table already, but now once these frames come out, it's going to be a crazy thing. Huffy getting back into BMX freestyle, making a pro frame for that. So once again, this is Crazy Out Kane, sugarcane.com, CACTV, bringing you all this BMX, hip hop, and other dope treats. Definitely like and subscribe, leave a comment, help the site grow, help the YouTube channel grow, because that's what we got to do, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Represent. Back to you, Billy.